All right, people, I have some good news for you. Yes, some good news because now, as I mentioned a couple of days ago, bad news for the other side involving this AMC play is good news for us, even if the share price will not totally transpire that good news now as we want it. All right, so today markets were red all across the board. We already know this. You've seen this, and I share exactly what markets were doing and dropping in an earlier video that I posted today. But the main reason is, as you can read, technology stocks and the Dow Jones pulls back from record high after FOMC minutes. The FOMC minutes is the minutes from the meeting the Fed had back in December. And in these minutes, actually revealing what they later discussed after that meeting, we have notes saying that, hey, now we seems to have a consensus. Now it seems to have more people on the Fed board of, directors actually being in favor of, first of all, reducing the money from what they have been injecting into the economy since 2020. Second of all, increasing interest rates once in 2022 and 3 times in 2023. But ultimately what it means is cheap money is not going to be there anymore. Cheap money is gone. That season of cheap money, it's now gone. Now, what is it the problem for the markets? Well, first of all, because investor wasn't expected this to be something that will be as soon as, the meeting went in December. But it's a good news for the AMC play and the GameStop play. Why? Because even though today we had a drop of 11%, I believe that, let me show you something first. So today AMC dropped 11%. All right. Let's look at some of the competitors, so companies in the same sector as AMC. This is IMAX 4%, only 4%. Okay, what about Cinemark, direct competitor of AMC, only 245, 55%. Now let's look at the 5-day. All right, on the last 5 days since December, the end of December, actually, if you look at before today, Cinemark was gaining 10%. All right, 10%. IMAX on the last 5 days since December 31st. IMAX gained 14%. What about AMC? Well, AMC on the last 5 days since December 30th, you can see is the total opposite. Actually, AMC lost, where is it? December 31st, here is it. Okay. Till today. Okay, 20%. Oh, just yesterday, 12%. How come only AMC was being hit hard? Is it because of Omicron? Now you're telling me that Omicron is only targeting AMC in a sector of movie theaters operators? No, it doesn't cut it. Well, what about inflation? No, it doesn't cut it, because how come news around, a company with better than expected news on the outcome on near-term and long-term future, but the stock is dropping almost 20% since then. And stocks of competitors are just barely moving on the same direction. It's because this is an attack. All right, this is an attack on AMC, on the short sellers. What are they attacking? Are they trying to put it as low in order to cover? Maybe, but nobody knows. But the good news I was, sharing with you is now that money is cheaper. Now that cheap money is gone. Now that period, that season, that cycle where it was easy for companies or hedge funds to actually get money from either the governments or either, their banks in order to continue to sustain those short positions, it's now gone. It's going to be terrible for them to sustain the short positions even going into this year. So what I'm seeing is this is actually even more bullish than all the other catalysts, because it is adding to all of these things, all of these items, these events that are going to push them in that corner and force them to cover. It's not going to be only one thing, as we already said many times. It's going to be a mix of multiple events, multiple actions, multiple market movers. So this is definitely one of those. So I wouldn't be really scared or worried about this share price. As I showed you, this is just a short attack on AMC, and we've been here before. It's even fake. It's not even real. So don't get worried or all tied up into this below $23. It doesn't mean anything. All right, because nothing has changed as far as the whole squeeze goes.